Yo, yo, yo. How are y'all doing tonight? I hope you guys are all well. Hey, Carl, how are you? Pizza is life. Fuck off, Carl. Come on. In Spooky's terms? Yes. I'm on a 4-inch map tonight in Spook's terms. Yeah. Hopefully it actually loads this time and doesn't freeze on me. Come on, game. So, once we get in here, we're gonna be doing contracts tonight. I got in here fine to take the thumbnail. I wonder if one of the contract mods I'm adding in is causing issues. Hold on. Yeah. At least YouTube isn't encrypting your messages like it was to Spooks last night. I'm here, I screwed that up. So that you have something besides black to look at. Oh. I sent you a DM, Carl. That's what YouTube did to Spooky's very first message to me last night. So now, we're just gonna go in without my contract mods. Like I said, I gotta find to take the thumbnail and... Oh, we'll just go in like that. We won't have better contracts, but fine. I'll have to figure out later which one of my contract mods is the problem. Really? Was that the problem? It only did it to that one message. That's funny. Oh. Come on, Farm Sim. Load. Oh, I am very excited for the Year 2 expansion for this game. I'm super pumped for the Year 2 expansion. Maybe even more so than the Year 1, and I really enjoyed that too. Alright. This should load, it did earlier. Hey Pete, how are ya? Oh, you know, streaming things as usual. Oh. No, I knew we were probably gonna have issues this week. Being the first week back, kinda sort of back to a full-time streaming schedule, I anticipated having problems with streams this week. Yeah. There we go. Now we're loading in. Yeah, I gotta figure out which one of those contract mods is giving me problems. I understand that. Bad Carl. Huh? What did I miss? What? Oh, yeah. Alright. Let's see. Oh, okay, we're not running seasonal cycles on here, okay. Why are you freezing again? There we go. I was just saying, I thought we fixed that. What? We have a forage wagon? How much money do we have? What kind of trailer do we have on here? I have all that. Okay, so we're going to borrow the equipment for this contract, but we're going to use our own trailer. Oh my goodness, really? I have no comment to that. What? Where has chat gone to already? Jeez. What the heck? What the hell? Farm Sim Grandma. No, that's Spooky's Farm Sim. Oh, Farm Sim Grandma is Spooky's Farm Sim. Oh. Jeez. Oh. Where are we even at? I forget where the shop is on this map. We need to go back to the farm. Okay. God. Oh. 70's not too bad. Wait, what? Oh. Storm hunting? What? What are you talking about? Did you guys buy Outbreak? I don't have the money for that right now. So yeah, you are, if that's the case. You watch. My luck, this field we're actually going to is gonna be like way at the top of the map or something. Gold Stick? That's Yukon. That's what we're moving towards on Yukon. You know, I never looked. One sec. Okay, I'll take Gold Stick over that. No, we didn't. Okay. Anyway, what team did you guys get? I believe this is the turnoff I want. Oh. Never heard of that one. Tornado game I knew of is called Outbreak. OUTBRK, I believe. I've never heard of that one. The flippin' trailer I want is over here after driving all this way. Would be my luck to have driven all the way over here and the trailer I want isn't even here. Was my show on map working on this save? Okay, it is. Over here. Awesome. Where is the field we're going to? I don't see what field number it was, honestly. 70. This is a sell point? This is actual field. Oh! Actually, that's not very far away. Awesome! I thought it was gonna be like way over here somewhere again. Not gonna lie. Okay, awesome! It's right here by the main farm. And the sell point isn't too far away. I think this trailer should be in here. Yep, right here. I will have to remember that this trailer is mine and bring it back here before we finish the contract. going right there. You know what? I'm gonna tag the field real quick. But yeah, that's year 2 expansion announcement, and the release date of it is such a surprise. We're getting it in October. We normally don't get that expansion until November. So that's kind of nice. Like I said, I'm actually very excited about this expansion. This is the first South American map. If you weren't in my stream last night, or I think I might have even said this in my video on Tuesday, this is the first South American map we're getting by Giants since Estancia Lapacho in FS17. Henceforth, some of the stuff we're dealing with it is why we are doing a Throwback Thursday live stream series on Estancia Lapacho. FS17 on Thursdays. Because they said they're making some changes to sugarcane. That was the first map that introduced sugarcane. Estancia Lapacho had the Brahmin cows. And then some of the other stuff I revealed in last night's stream that I overlooked on my original video on Tuesday got me even more excited. And it sounds like that's not even everything yet. It sounds like we're getting more stuff that they haven't even announced yet. I think this is our field. Yes, it is. Untag. Unfold. Pipe out. And on. And off we go. It is coming up as chaff. Awesome. You have to be careful with these contracts on some maps, because on some multi-fruit maps, not all chaffable crops come up as just chaff. Some come up as like silage chaff or something like that, and these contracts won't accept that. These contracts just want chaff. contracts, like, finish pretty quick, and then we can get a lot of money off of the extra chaff from them. These are probably one of my favorite contracts to do because you get so much extra money from them. Like, more than regular harvesting contracts sometimes. But we are back to my Thursday through Monday streaming schedule. Tomorrow I will be over on Twitch. Sunday I will be over on Kick. And then we'll be back here on Monday for Survival Monday. I will mention that again at the end of stream. We'll be playing some Hunter Call of the Wild tomorrow over on Twitch, and then we will be doing some Better Mart on Sunday over on Kick. I think that's gonna be the schedule for now. Thursday, Friday, Monday we'll be here on YouTube, and then Saturdays will be Hunter on Twitch, and then Sundays will be something on Kick. Eventually, when I'm done, I want to get to all 5 nights a week here on YouTube, and then just throwing in a second stream 1 or 2 nights a week for the other channels, but we're not there yet. Oh yeah, we're gonna be good for a while. We might not even have to empty this trailer until we're done with this field. One sec, guys. Carl got me curious about this game. Is that not a Steam game? Huh. I can't find it. I'll have to look it up later. I'll find it later. I'll join voice after I'm done streaming if y'all are still in there. After we finish our headlands, I'm probably gonna turn on real speed limit or this field is gonna take forever. After that field on Estancia La Pacha last night, I don't know if I can deal with a super long time on a field again. So, real speed limit mod is probably gonna go on after our headlands here. I should have just grabbed a different header. And just used the harvester. Probably took like 10 minutes just to do that first headland. That crop sway mod is so good. Why the crops are swaying like that? That's a mod. I wish base game was like that. Makes it so much more realistic. Like, your crops sway in the wind and stuff. In base game, they're just static. I know it's just like visual, which wouldn't really affect the game much except for making it a little bit more realistic. Oh shoot! Hey Rick, how are ya? Hey Rick, do me a favor. DM me and I'll send you the link to Utah Backcountry after stream. Unless, I don't think I have a command. Never mind. Yeah, Rick. Just do me a favor, DM me in Discord, and I'll get you that link after stream. But how are you doing today? Yes, I got it. I won't open it until after stream, but I got it. That's one of the things I do after stream. I end stream, I jump back on Discord and see if there's any DMs I missed while I was streaming. And that will remind me to send you that link. Nice. Streamlabs and Streamlabs OBS are your two popular streaming softwares for a reason. As that, I like Stream Elements for some of the behind the scenes bot stuff and that, but I don't know if I would ever trust Stream Elements for my encoder. I personally use Streamlabs because I think it's more streamlined than Streamlabs OBS. Or more commonly referred to just as OBS, and what I use is referred to as Streamlabs. But that's getting down to the nitty gritty. So, how much is this field? Oh jeez, we ain't gonna make that much money. I wanna pick up another field. We might be able to pick up one of those too. No, I did not say hire a worker. Yeah, timers is pretty much what I use it for too. And when I have it up and running, my merch store is through Stream Elements. But I don't have that up and running yet. One of these days, I'll get back on there and finish rebranding to my current stuff and get that back open. But yeah, we might be buying a new field at the end of stream. Maybe even two. We'll see how much money we get. remember correctly, yeah, alfalfa and clover are both on here. There we go, that's a better angle. Okay, Rick. I will be here for probably another couple hours. It's already been an hour? Doesn't feel like it. Does not feel like I've been streaming for an hour already. Alright, we will do one more headland, I think. Then we're gonna throw a real speed limit on and start getting this field done. I'd like to at least get one other contract done tonight, depending what we find after we're done with this one. Cause what animals do we have down on here? Cows. Chickens. Welcome back. And sheep. So yeah, we're gonna need a lot of grass. I think I was planning on doing cows and water buffalo, or dairy cows and beef cows. Because I have 2 cow pastures down. And we also have sheep. So I would maybe like to get those 2 fields. Because then we could turn those into chaff. Make silage from chaff. Oh, I'm excited. That looks very good. Already, and to me, by the sounds of it, there's like features coming with it that they haven't even released yet, and it looks that good already. I might vouch to say that's looking to be one of, if not the best expansion we've gotten from Giants ever. And like, my thing is, if some of that stuff, if I'm right, and some of that stuff is any indication as to what we're going to be getting in FS28, FS28 is sounding mighty good too, if I'm right. Is usually the Year 2 expansion has some of the features we're going to be getting in the next farm sim. Look, I am definitely looking forward to that expansion. Like I always say, Farm Sim just keeps getting better and better. Yep. Now, that brings up a question. Is the ability to make coffee only gonna be on the DLC map? Or are we gonna be able to do that on other maps? That's a question I just thought of. Is coffee gonna be specific to the DLC map? Or are we gonna be able to do that on other base game maps? Are we gonna be able to do that on mod maps? Like, how much of this stuff is going to be specific to the DLC map, and how much of it are we going to be able to do on the base game maps and mod maps. Because, like, looking back at the Highlands, the year 1 expansion, look at fishing. Most to get the without mods, let me finish my thought and I'll answer that. Without mods for the Highland DLC, you have a very limited scope of what you can do with the fishing stuff. Like the whole offshore fishing thing, you can only get on tin lag without mods. So, how much of this stuff is going to be like that? And how much are we going to be able to use on other maps? Now, the coffee thing is interesting, and it sparked some controversy within the community. Because Connect Modding is releasing all this coffee stuff on a map. And I'm pretty sure he got a deal with Colombo for equipment as well. So, the whole coffee thing kinda caused some rift among the community. Hey, I think it's cool. I'm excited for coffee. I'm excited to see what Giants is going to do with it. That's different than what Connect Modding is doing with it. And yeah. And like, I like that Connect Modding is doing his stuff because it gives mods that we can increase the capacity on right away. Because I believe his stuff is going to be coming out before the DLC. So, once the, like, hype of, like, the DLC equipment dies down because it's... Now, we don't know what the capacities are going to be on the Giants, but let's say the Giant stuff doesn't have a very big capacity, and the original hype from it dies down, then you can go over to Connect Moddings and have a higher capacity machine. That's my stance on the Connect Modding and Giants coffee issue. And it's always been that Giants opens the door for modders. So it's kind of... Well, how do I put this? It's kind of nice to see a modder go out, and I always like to see when modders go out on their own and are able to get these like brand deals instead of waiting for Giants to get the brand, if that makes sense. Because I believe Connect Modding reached out to Colombo themselves and got a deal to bring their stuff to the game. Look at, like, in 22, for example, when we got grapes and olives from Giants. Like, there was that initial hype, and then everyone got sick of the, like, low capacities on the equipment and stuff, and the hype died down, and by the time modders got anything out to increase the capacities on these machines, people were over grapes and olives. But with Connect Modding bringing his stuff out, we're already gonna have that increased capacity when Giants releases coffee, their coffee stuff. So I could be wrong, but I think the hype for coffee is gonna last longer because we're already gonna have the modded stuff that has the increased capacities over what Giants does. Those are just my thoughts right now. I could be totally wrong, but I could be right. Like, I'm not gonna say exactly how long I've been playing Farm Sim because I don't want to give away my age, because I don't tell the general public how old I am. But I have been playing Farm Sim for over 10 years, so I have a lot of knowledge on Farm Sim and how this stuff usually goes. Like, I forget who said it earlier. I have more Farm Sim experience than a lot of other people. I have definitely played a lot more Farm Sim than your average person. Oh. I started playing Farm Sim on PS3 on FS13. Old lady. I feel like it sometimes, not gonna lie. That's because of my shoulder. That's all. I just don't play a lot of mobile games. I played and mobile wasn't 15. Unless 15 was a PC version. But when my old computer broke down, stopped working, I played one of the mobile games just to cover that farm sim itch, but I even tried to stream it from my phone, but that didn't work out very well. I'm not a mobile gamer. Was it 14 or 16 I played? Well, while I was waiting for this computer to get here. I mean, they're okay. Like, for mobile games, they're good. I'm just not a mobile gamer. I much prefer my PC gaming. There is one game I do play on mobile that I like, but I'm not gonna say what it is because I'll get called an old lady again. But for the most part, I'm a PC gamer. These days. Yeah, and that's exactly who I thought was gonna call me an old lady. Oh no. The one game I do like to play on mobile is called Cross Stitch World. What did Rick say up here? I'm just not a mobile gamer for the most part. This is that one game I play every once in a while. On mobile, that's about it. Oh, I don't shoot. I don't remember the real speed limit. Key bindings. Controls. I haven't used real speed limit in so long. Left alt 0. Let's see if we can do this without it skipping. Did I forget what? We'll see how hard it is to keep up with chat, too. We might have to lower cruise control a little bit here. Yeah, I did. I had to look it up. I said, I haven't used real speed limit in a while. This is a mod I overused in FS22. So, I don't bring it out as much. I have it for cases like this where I feel I need it, but I don't bring it out as much in 25. Oh, real speed limit is so fun. It's on the mod hub, I believe. I believe it's on the in-game mod hub. Don't quote me on that, but I believe that this is one that has come to the in-game mod hub. Or I'm using like Chris S and Riley S mods that you don't need real speed limit because they're already, the working speed is already up there pretty high. Yeah, that's what I thought. Or I'm recording videos, which in my Let's Plays, I don't use real speed limit at all. Why can't I make this turn? I'm out of practice. I might have to slow this down a toot. It's taking us this long doing it this way. Imagine if we were doing this with their trailers that are sitting at the shop. course, I always like to say when I use this mod, Real Speed Limit mod is a PC only mod. One decision I do not regret is moving from console to PC with Farm Sim. Like, PC opens a whole new world of opportunity in this game. Cool. Are you gonna release that public when you're done? Nice. Are you planning on going through Giants, or is it gonna be like a third party? If I may ask? Oh yeah. And I'll respect your wishes on if you want me to do content or just play it in my free time on single player. I've done a few early looks for mappers. Okay, so you are planning on going through Giants. Okay. Yeah! You can send me a copy of it if you want. Just Let me know your wishes on whether I can do content on it or not. Of course, I don't hold back on feedback. Okay, cool. Yeah. Whenever you're ready, just let me know and I'll be happy to show it off. Eh. There we go. Oh yeah, we should have time to do at least one more contract. Grab those couple fields I want to grab. If you want any help testing it, I don't have a lot of off content time, but I could take a gander at it and send you anything too. If you want a tester. Otherwise, yeah, let me know when you're done with it and it's ready to show off, and I'll be happy to promote that for ya. You're welcome, no problem. I'm open to any map maker who wants to give me early looks at their maps. If you're a map maker and you like what I do and want me to show off your map, I am more than happy to. Video-wise, map tours are probably some of my best content. I mean, everything gets pretty good views, but map tours are up there among the best. I just don't have the time to always do them, but if you're a mapper and you want me to give a early first look to your map, I am more than happy to. I've done that for a few maps. I've been a map tester for a couple maps. So, I do have some experience. With that stuff. I tried it too soon again. There we go. Okay. I was gonna say, that's one thing that usually gets overlooked when you're like map testing is multiplayer. And then maps come out fine, And they're fine in single player because they've been tested the crap out of in single player. And then they have issues in multiplayer because none of the testers thought to get together with a couple other testers and test the map in multiplayer. Get out of here, boar! No, this isn't my own field. I don't care, but I love saying that. I know some people have gotten bored of the boars, but I absolutely love them still. I don't know my fascination with yelling, "Get out of your boars," but I love it. Now, I might not be able to get anyone together to MP test. We'll see. If I can get anyone, but yeah, let me know when you get to that point and I'll be willing to help as much as I can. How about that? I'll definitely do a map tour on it. Show it off. Yeah, if I had it turned on real speed limit mod, I don't even know if we would have gotten this field done tonight. I think that was definitely a good call. Oh yeah. Okay. So you're pretty early on. I mean, some guys it takes a year to make a map. I guess it depends on, like, the complexity of what you want to do with the map. Some of those guys I'm talking about do highly detailed maps. And like, maps? Really? Like, how much work you put into a map shows. Like, usually, now, these are just my guesses, but I can usually tell, like, when not a lot of work has been put into a map. And like, if your map needs, what was it the other day? A mod map came out the other day that I was looking at, and like the PDA looked cool and whatnot, and then it has like 20 freaking required mods. No. I get some required mods, like 10 or less, cool. Fine. Anything more than that drives me crazy. That's a like, if you have more than 10 required mods on your map, I don't care how much I like the look of the PDA, I am not downloading your map. Did you get a response? Lancey Boy made some good maps. I know I've had some criticism of Lancey Boy over the years, but he really does make some good maps. Lancey Boy, Oxygen David, MRG. They all make some incredible maps. Who else do you have in there? I think he's done modding for 25. I also like Taylor Farms maps. He does an awesome job. I'm blanking. Who's the modder for Alma, Missouri? He made some awesome maps, and I can't wait for Alma 4X. Oh, what's his name? Is that still a Bookie? He made some awesome maps too. There's probably a couple other mappers I really like that I'm blanking on right now. I know some from past games that unfortunately don't mod anymore. Like, from FS17, I don't know if this name, you recognize this name or not, Rick. But one of my favorite mappers from FS17 was something on my shoe too. Oh, I love Lancy Boy's sheds. They're so good. Now we're going that route. Someone else I really like for sheds is Ika's. Ika's is killing it right now. Like, if I see an Ika's mod, it's an automatic download. I don't even have to look at it. I looked at the modder. If this is Ika's, it's download. But I also really like Lancy's sheds too. Someone else I really like for sheds is Omatana. Really liked her shed stuff too. Another mapper I really like, he does third-party PC-only stuff, though. Kaz64. I love Kaz maps. Oh yeah, Missy B does some good stuff, too. I pretty much grab all of her stuff, too. There might be a couple Missy B things that I don't have, but I have almost all of her stuff too. Get out of here, boars! Oh, that's another thing we're gonna need hay for. We're gonna have to put down, the feeders to keep boars away from our fields. So, that's another thing we're gonna need hay for. I believe it's hay you put into those, not grass. grass or hay, whichever one. But yeah, that's another thing we're gonna need grass for, some type of. I like saying get out of here, boars. Because that's a play on DJ Goham's Get Out of Here, Birds. That's the only reason why I say get out of here, boars. Oh. That's the sole reason why I say it that way. Is this a play on Goham's Get Out of Here, Birds? Oh. What do you mean? Yeah, he would be another good person to send a copy off to do an early look too. Now, I don't know if he'll do it. I think Goham wants you to have a mod or map on the mod hub first. But you could ask. I could be wrong, but I believe that's his policy. Because I think even Trucker Matsy, when he did his first map for on the mod hub, asked DJ to do a first look on it, and he wouldn't because Trucker didn't have anything on the mod hub. But I could be wrong in my remembrance there. But he gets so many first look requests from people. I can kind of see why he's a little bit stricter. Otherwise, all he would be doing is early first looks and not be able to get anything else done. I mean, you could try. You could send him a message and see. Maybe he's changed that policy since then, or I could be remembering wrong. But don't be shocked if he says no to your first thing on the mod hub. Because I'm pretty sure that's been his policy in the past. Is that he'll show it off once it's out for the first one. But to get like him to do an early first look, you have to have something, at least one thing on the mod hub already. Like, he'll show it off in new mods videos or whatever for your first one. And then after that, he might be open to early first looks is what I remember, but that was a while ago, so who knows if that's still his policy or if he's changed anything about that. But yeah, I won't put it this way. I won't do any content or anything on it until you give me the go ahead and send me a copy. Yeah. Oh, I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying what I used to know Gohan's policy was. That was a while ago that since Matsy put out with Sika. Now, I have a question for you. Now, I have a mod in here, so I'm gonna have some different stuff. Do you have any... Did you add any painting textures? And is the whole map buyable? Okay. Is the whole map gonna be buyable? Awesome! That gets you extra points right there. Alright, where are we selling these? Probably animal dealer? No, farmer's market. Good thing I looked. We will go sell this, finish off this contract. Which we're going to drop the trailer off at the farm. And then we'll collect the contract. And then we're going to sleep. Yep, I have time for one more contract, depending what it is. Got about 45 minutes. What? Minutes? I don't even know where that came from. We have about 45 minutes left in stream. Jeez. Nice. Yeah, I like a variety in sell points. Forgot about that fence. We can get in right here, though. Okay, switch to the trailer. $74,000 in extra money. Plus, we have the 120 from the contracts. What did I say and what did I just do? I'll have to remember that's over there. Nine a.m. Oh, I just got done saying like a minute before that I couldn't accept the contract until we brought the trailer back over here. And then I accepted the contract at the sell point, so my trailer's over at that sell point. That's all. Do I have a cultivator? I don't think so. I just got plows. Disc arrows. Are disc arrows the ones that act as cultivators? Question is, why did I get that though? I hope so. Okay, that is... Oh, I don't want to reset. Yeah, this should be able to pull that disc hero. Actually, it'll be faster to go this way. I believe that's my pathway to my farm on the other side of this bridge. It is. There's an entrance the other way, but this one's closer. This one I made is closer. There we go. I believe this is that disc hero. Alright, what field are we going to? We'll see how long this takes, but this is probably going to be the last contract of the night. Yep, 57. She's aware. There's this field. Ah, right there. Okay. Let's head to that. Another one? Since I replied? I will look again after stream. I need to send you that link anyway to Yukon backcountry. I replied to your sell point comment message. If you send another one after that, I will get it after stream. We have stuff all over the place. I need to go around and collect all of our stuff from everywhere. Might be something I do before we're on here next time. I might just run around and grab all of our equipment and bring it back to the farm. That's something I feel we don't need to waste stream time to do. So I will probably do that before I stream this again. So probably before next Friday. So I think this is going to be our Friday streaming map. And then when we switch to my goal, we'll add in Ray County one of those days. Yep, later, Rick. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. I will be over on my Twitch tomorrow. I'll be on Kick on Sunday, and I'll be back here on Monday. But, like I said, we're probably only doing this last contract anyway. Then I'm gonna call it myself. So, you're not missing much. Just doing this cultivating contract. And then I'm probably gonna call it myself. Buy those 2 fields. We should have plenty of money to grab those 2 fields real quick after this contract. I don't remember if it's that or Discord. Where can I get past this mountain? Kick one worked? Did the Twitch pop up? I was gonna say, try out some smart tea. If not, we'll have to add in Twitch. Might have to add in Twitch to the bot. Yeah, it is this next field here. Don't need that anymore. Lower. I was gonna say, this should have enough horsepower. Sweet. Thank you. And that is one of the reasons why you are a moderator. Sweet. Thank you. But really, Carl? I've been getting a lot of new YouTube subs recently that might not know I'm on Twitch and shit. Some of the newer people over the past couple months that I've gotten subs might not know I'm on Twitch and Kick. So, I like to have those commands and vice versa. On Twitch, I have YouTube commands. On Twitch, I have my YouTube and Kick as commands. I don't have as many commands on Kick, but I think we have my YouTube and Twitch command for Kick. You kinda have to, when you have multiple channels on, especially on multiple platforms, you want to have your other channels linked on all, at least commands ready for all your channels. Speaking of Captain, isn't there a firefighting simulator DLC coming out? I don't know if we have that one. Oh, it is there. Awesome. Isn't there a firefighting simulator DLC coming out, like, within the next couple days here? I want to say like Tuesday or Wednesday, I think. Okay. Yes, this will definitely be our last contract. Yes, I do have a link tree as well that has Carl. Can you click on that link tree link and tell me if I put the Bible channel on there? That's my other YouTube channel. I don't mention that one very much, but I do have a second YouTube channel. It's a more niche channel though, so I don't promote that one on these channels as much, but every once in a while. I should put that on the link tree though, if I haven't already. I need to make sure all my current channels are on the link tree. Okay, yeah, I'll have to add those. I want all the channels on there, at least. I only have Kick on there? Yeah, I need to update that then. Come on. We finishing any second here. There we go. Alright. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Okay. We don't have enough money to buy those fields. Oh, why are the fields so expensive in this map? I mean, you have enough money for that one, but I don't think that's enough field to make it worth it. Let's see. Even that. Why are these fields so expensive? Well, I guess we'll just have to do some more contracts. I guess we're gonna be doing contracts until our field is ready to harvest. But that is going to do it for tonight. If you guys have not, do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I will be over on my Twitch tomorrow night, Kick Sunday night, and then I'll be back here for Survival Monday, Yukon on Monday. Have an awesome rest of your night, and I will see you guys later.